Chapter 3, Decisions. Matthew 4:19. And said unto them, Follow me. We then began to put things into motion. We were moving, and it was time to let everyone know. We shared with our family what our plans were. My eldest son, that was still living in Illinois at the time, suggested, why not he and his family join us, and we could go together. This way, the transition would be a lot easier for us. It was his daughter that was in college at the time. This way, we could be closer to her. What a great idea! They would go first and scout out the lay of the land while we take care of the things back here at home. That would allow us a little time to give notice to our jobs and to take care of all the important other things that concerned us. They went ahead of us and found a house for rent in Jupiter, Florida. It would be a temporary housing until both families were able to find permanent but separate apartments. There were a lot of loose ends that we had to tie up that would cause a delay to our move for the last couple of weeks. After years of accumulation, we have furniture in 3 places: a home, retail store, church. There were a lot to dissolve. We rented a storage bin for our furniture at home and sold everything from our store and church. We were moving and we were not able to take a lot of things with us. We did not know what our situation was going to look like. We had to travel light. It was the hardest thing we ever had to do in our lives. Making a move this great had to be carefully thought out. I knew what my spirit was saying to me, but I kept wondering sometimes, was my emotions playing a big part of this? Nevertheless, the deal was done and everything was in motion. It was time to put all doubt aside. We knew we were going to be coming back to get our things out of storage after we found a place to live. It would be a good idea to have a hitch to put on our car in case we needed to pull a trailer. I was not exactly sure why I suggested a hitch, but because I knew at some point we were going to be renting a truck to move. It just seemed like the right thing to do at the time. After taking care of the things that needed to be done, it was time to make our move. I called the realtor to inform her that we had a date to be in Florida and if she could resume searching for apartments for us. Ironically, the apartment I originally asked her about was still available. We scheduled upon our arrival to see it the very next day. I thought, this must be God's doing. Everything is falling into place so well. We then began our journey to our new life in another state. I could still feel the nervousness and the anxiety in the pit of my stomach as we got on the highway to make this 24-hour drive. We prayed for God's protection as we traveled. As we were leaving, I found myself staring out the window, looking at lights, trees, signs, and all the things that I had passed so many years of living there. I felt a sadness in my spirit, as if though something was being left behind, knowing in my heart I had to make this move. There was a reason God directed me there. In my mind, I was speaking to God saying, Lord, I know there's a reason that you would have me make this journey. Only you have those answers, but I will be obedient. I know there's a plan you have for me in Florida, and it is not for me to question. To leave a familiar place and go to the unknown could be a little scary, but wherever you send me, I will go.